how to disturb someone, we need always our heart to be clean. Because God always is there to see that the people who make goodness, it will come goodness back to them. To your question that was coming about the 7 Emirates and UAE, past the years, how we grow. First of all, thanks to our leadership. Our leadership, they make a great, as you know, that United Arab Emirates is a country of world record. Today, United Arab Emirates is the country of justice and equality, country of tolerance. We sent satellites to Mars as well. We will come back to the space field. In 15 years, how we create from the sand a strong civilization, that the country becomes strong in the economy, in business and security and safetyness. Today, a lot of people, they ask each other why people come from their country to United Arab Emirates to invest or to live. Because our country, they have a strong security and safetyness for the families. Today, if you leave the child in the street to 2 a.m. and midnight, in 5 minutes from the police headquarters, they will call the family that your child is here. We don't have corruption. This is the most important. Today, why the country is strong and success? Because we don't have corruption. Today, my heart pain to see a lot of countries that they are older than us, but still they are suffering in economy. Why? Because of the leadership. Always the leadership listen to his people. That's why our country is strong. God bless His Highness Sheikh Mohamed Al Maktoum. He always listen to his people. When we have ideas, issues, he's always there to support. And this is what happened, the durations. It's not because we have oil. No, it's because our leadership, as I told you. There is a lot of countries that they have oil, but you see the economy, what is happening. Yes.
One area that has evolved, especially in the blockchain and crypto world, is I would call regulatory evolution, because crypto is somehow revolutionary. It's trying as a technology of trust. And people were trying to create kind of a parallel system to the traditional financial system that sometimes has failed us in the past. However, I think both worlds need to somehow integrate with each other. You cannot live separate. There's a famous saying in Africa, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go long, go together. So I think both the old and the new need to somehow be integrated. And I think there's been a substantial evolution in the area of regulation in the region. And I think Adnan can share a few elements of this evolution.
Today, you're telling to me crypto. I don't call it crypto, I call it digital asset. This is more professional to talk about it. Because crypto by itself, the name, is not professional, I will be honest. I'm not a person that I'm involved in blockchain or digital assets or metaverse or NFT. But I study books, I read, I understand, I have knowledge. I believe people think, this is my perspective, I'm sorry, maybe some of you people can come offended, but I'm a straightforward person. Some people think that digital asset, metaverse and blockchain is the future. It's not the future. It is a tool of wisdoms. Still, we have a lot to explore. If today you will ask me what is the future, I will say the future is the space. We forgot about the space. Today, when the climate change will hit the world, after 10 years, 15 years, we need to search in the space of the new colony to start. This is what see today, I believe that blockchain can help people. I will be honest with you. See, blockchain have a bright side and have a dark side. The bright side can help people. The dark side can create a lot of mess and issue. What is my, see, I believe that everything to make it as a digital is nice. We must forget about the paperwork and everything to make the people life more easier. for their lifestyle. But today my skill is in digital assets that the banks are facing is money laundering. This is the most important thing that we are facing. Today you don't know how many bad organizations they are dealing with the digital assets, forwarding the monies, but there is nobody is there to control. It can be drug money, it can be selling people, it can be lot of things. We also need to understand, we need always to create the world better place. I believe that the new era that we will go, it will be a little bit challenge for the bank sectors to create, to convert everything to the digitals. Still, a lot of countries need to start to follow. This is my answer.
Adnan is a man of records. Why I mean a man of records? I remember when we discussed last year, there was the challenge of creating a conference in 8 weeks, which is kind of unheard of. A conference that is different than this one, a little bit more about transferring knowledge, focused on government and enterprise blockchain rather than even digital assets. So I remember Adnan taking on that challenge, and today that challenge is being taken once again, this time not in 8 weeks, but maybe with a little bit more planning time, and taking us beyond the blockchain. I remember seeing one of the first uses of blockchain in which the Bitcoin blockchain got replicated into space, into satellite. I've been involved, one YASAT got launched into space, and we took the C-band of the YASAT satellite with a company called Emerging Markets Communications, and we, from Miami, and we actually covered the entire Earth. Most of the applications were actually in Africa, so we were given real-time bandwidth for video conferences and others, utilities, enterprise ERP systems, so you could run the United Nations, the World Bank, African Union, and a few others combined together. So if you went to Omnisom, which is one of the refugee camps, you could see they have access to their entire system just by putting a little dish up in the sky, as if you're in the office here in Dubai. So that is a big thing. So Adnan has taken the challenge of the next frontier for the upcoming conference and transferring this knowledge and bringing some of the potential future leaders that you may have heard of. Like many people here have heard about Elon Musk. How many people respect the innovative ideas this man brings from the electrical car? He did not invent it, but he made it popular and accessible. But space is definitely one, and he's got a company called SpaceX, another one called DirectX, that is completely going to revolutionize telecommunications. Means that anywhere on the planet, you'll get gigabit speed with low latency. So you'll be able to watch a video or do your business regardless of where you're located on Earth. And this because he's launching about 600 satellites simultaneous at the same time. So Adnan, tell us a bit about space.
Yes. The first challenge that I got, it was in 2021, when I was in duration of 3-4 years back. I was going to a lot of conferences and events. When I didn't see Emiratis keynote, Emiratis panelists, Emiratis can come to show their startups, their technologies. Then I spoke to His Highness. I say, Your Highness, why we don't create an event or conference can add value to the audience? My respect to a lot of conferences is happening. It's not adding value to the audience. The most important it is. And we create Future Innovation Summit. It was about education, blockchain, artificial intelligence, telecommunication, real estate, healthcare. It was in October 2021, and it was successful. We create strong foundations from the beginning, and we help a lot of, and 70% of the conference were all Emiratis. From the government entities and some private sector, we joined the forces and we add value to the audience. Now my new event is coming, and I'm inviting all of you. It will be in May 11 and 12 in Maidan Hotel. It will call Future Innovation Summit. We have 3 important topics that we are discussing, and we will be the first in Middle East. It's about the space, metaverse, and accessibility. 3 main topics that people forget about it. That this is the 3 is the future. And people think, why Elon Musk, why Bill Gates, or what these people, why they are rich, why they don't support and help. If you go to their backgrounds, they started from zero. They didn't born to be rich. Lot of them, they had a bad days in their life till they approach and what they deserve. You need always to remove the failure from the list of choice and convert it to a hope and dream, because hope and dream is magic. This is what I believe. And believe me, each of you have the key of success that can use it, and the time will come that the world will know you and remember you. This is what I believe. At the end of the day, we come from the earth and we go to the earth. This is what I believe. Thank you.
Okay. I would like to thank you as